Okay, a couple of examples just to show you this in real life, because that always helps beyond the dry, boring theory, and then I'll definitely hand over to Steve for his section. So at Altair, we've been working with one of the big supermarkets for many, many years. We aren't able to say a lot about what we do for them, except that it relates to some of the areas we've been talking about. But one of the areas that we are experimenting in is how can you get better results with these marketing campaigns if you can personalize the content, not of every campaign, but some of the campaigns, based on the local weather. So obviously if you're a retailer and you're trying to sell different types of clothing or different types of grocery items, and the weather is very hot in one place and very cold in another, if you can vary that content very quickly in some of these communications, email in this case, you can test if that's going to drive a significant uplift in your conversions. And the fact that we're doing this on an ongoing basis implies that it is. A couple of other examples. This is an example that really got me active personally in this space. I was working for part of the Jockey Club a few years ago on their loyalty platform called Rewards for Racing, and they were trying to go through a digital transformation process, and what we realized was we'd go through a slow process or we could jump to the final goal, which was as much as possible real-time personalization down to micro segments, and also extending that out through the major ad platforms so we could continue to get these offers out, which were part of the loyalty platform, to the right users, the right members at the right time. And the principle of the platform, just to quickly explain, is if you do your shopping on the Rewards for Racing platform, you get discounts for your next race tickets to the Grand National or the Cheltenham Gold Cup, etc. And when I did this, I was astonished, and in fact we're all astonished, that when we went through that process that I showed you earlier, did the analysis to predict who was the most likely to convert, targeted those first in email and then onto the ad channels, we were ROI positive from the first week, and then for 4 months subsequently that we were running the project, substantially ROI positive. And I personally had very rarely seen that, particularly around the kind of brand building ad campaigns that I'd seen a lot of previously. And again, this is not a big company, the budgets weren't big, we were hacking this together quickly and with minimum resources, but it showed that if you personalize the offers down to good data analytics, using good data analytics, and use these tools that are these are self-service platforms, we didn't use any of the advanced stuff, you can get these very good results. Okay, there's some more examples there, but I'll make some of this stuff available to you guys and girls afterwards. Any questions about any of that before I hand over to Steve and not cut up into his time too much? Good. Lot to take in. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I'll hand over to Steve, and then we've got some time afterwards where we can follow up as needed. Thank you.